All right. Kind of look like a right now, but ignore that. I got this new setup, green screen and shit. Got an LCD fucking ring light kind of shit going to USB into the wall, which is probably draining our power right now. And I got a skylight pointing at me. So I kind of feel like a celebrity right now. Or a porn star. Probably both. Today, we're going to be talking about a plague that has been running the earth. And no, it's not COVID, you retard. It's flat earthers. I'm just kidding again. It's not flat earthers. It's actually anti-maskers. You know, the people who say they're the patriots, but in reality, they're too scared to fucking wear not even a 1-inch piece of cloth over their mouth. I've been watching a lot of these videos of Karen freakout videos or anti-masker videos, and the biggest misconception between all these people is that people think they're retarded. They're not retarded, okay? They're not retarded. They're just fucking ignorant. The thing about these people, mainly conservatives, I'm not pointing fingers, liberals are dumb too, but conservatives like to point out facts that aren't actually real and will give you articles that are also not real. Steven Crowder. A lot of these anti-maskers will say, well, if I have a mask on, if I have COVID, why should I keep a mask on? I should be coughing it out and it exits my body. And yeah, good observation, good skepticism, good job. But the thing with that is that if you're going to be running around coughing on everything and not having your own mask on when you're already fighting the immunity within your immune system and the fucking viruses inside of you, why give it to everyone around you? I'm dead shit serious. I work at a grocery store, okay? And I was just chilling. This woman came up to me and says, shit, fuck, I forgot my mask in my car. As an employee, I say, well, ma'am, you don't have to wear a mask. You can go inside. It's your choice. Employees do, though. They have to wear masks. And she said, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, why wear a mask anyways? Everyone at one point is going to get it, so we should all just get it now and build immunity. You know how fucking retarded that sounds? She literally said that's how the Spanish flu got killed. She also brought up Ebola. And that's how Ebola got disappeared all of a sudden. You know Ebola killed like the third of Europe at that time, right? But you're too fucking ignorant to know that. You know, if you only look at the past decade or two, then that's a valid argument of saying that, oh, everyone should just get it. Fine, that would be a valid argument. But the problem is that we've been around for thousands of years and have history to prove that that's an ignorant statement. You know, people past boomers would gather at parties if their kid was sick, and it would be called like a polio party or the Spanish flu party or the chickenpox party. That was a real thing, you know that, right? Everyone believed that, well, a kid has a sickness, so might as well have all their other kids within the neighborhood chill with that kid and not tell them, and they would all get sick. And the parents would believe that they're building up an immunity to that. I'm not even fucking lying to you. One of these parents actually told me, why can't we just, instead of having a vaccine, why can't we just like somehow put in a small amount of, like a very tiny amount of the virus or whatever it is inside of our bodies so our bodies can kill it? Good job. You just named a virus. I mean, a fucking vaccine, you dipshit. Another thing these anti-maskers like to bring up is that, well, what are these side effects of the vaccine? It only came out in such a short amount of time. And I'm not going to listen to these scientists who have PhDs and have been studying medicine for longer than I've been alive. I don't trust them. I trust Trump and Tucker Carlson from Fox News. If you don't trust the COVID vaccine, then don't trust any other vaccine then, because those were developed in a short amount of time. When polio was first coming out, they had to make a vaccine quick. And no one cared back then. No one cared. Everyone took it and shut the fuck up. That's what they did back then. No one had skepticism. It's good to think, and it's good to be skeptic on things like a vaccine. That's fine. But to completely be ignorant and say, the vaccine is going to have long-term side effects. Even if it did, I'd rather have long-term side effects from a vaccine than the actual fucking COVID-19. The vaccine doesn't prevent COVID-19, you fuckface. That's what all these conservatives or Christians believe, is that once you get the vaccine, you're just fucking immune to everything around you. You're actually fucking ignorant if you think that. Like, that no one said that. You're the one who's shoving that down our throats and thinking that that's what the scientists are saying, but you're not fucking listening to anything that they are actually saying. You know, there's a reason why we don't even have polio anymore. You probably don't even know what the fuck polio is. And that's because of scientists and vaccines. Wow, clap it up. Wow. Now you know your history. Now, let's fucking respect scientists and actually take what we're supposed to fucking take. I'm not sitting here and saying you should go take every vaccine and not be skeptical. You should be skeptical. That what makes people smart. But to be skeptical and say you don't trust it at all is different. You're stupid. Conservatives will always say that they will defend this country and do no matter what that defends God's country. Then fucking wear this. Oh no! All of a sudden you can't wear it. You act tough and you act like you're the biggest piece of shit on this earth, but as soon as I put a piece of cloth in your face, you fucking melt down. They always call liberals snowflakes, but as soon as you talk about vaccines or masks or anything with COVID, they start to melt down and become a snowflake. Oh no, everyone's wearing masks, so I have to feel different and not wear one. Oh no, I'm gonna become a sheep because I'm doing what the majority of people is doing. You know, if you look at pictures back like in the 1920s when there was also a pandemic back then and everyone stayed home, everyone actually fucking wore masks. Everyone was smarter back then. Scientists try to say that the human species gets twice as smart per year, but I actually think we get twice as dumb. We fucking, like, here's, like, an IQ of 140, minus it by half each year, that's the average person today. You know, statistically, people in ancient Roman times have higher IQs than us today. Just saying. I'm just saying. People way back then were smarter than us today. The average person in ancient Rome could have been like a very smart person today, and a very smart person today was just an average person back then. Everyone actually didn't just think for themselves, but actually had common sense. Another thing that anti-maskers like to bring up is that they can't breathe, or they're and they even say they're hyperventilating when they put these masks on. So liberals are snowflakes, but as soon as you put a centimeter piece of cloth around your face, you start to freak out and have a panic attack. Wow, you're such a lion and I'm a sheep. There's a lot of people right now that study the Nazi regime say that a lot of conservatives and anti-maskers are following in the same footsteps as the Nazi regime. I want you to realize that today they are following in the same fucking footsteps as the Nazi regime, or the German regime, whatever the fuck you want to call it. All it takes is one man in power to completely brainwash everyone and make him seem like he's a god. Trump. Some people literally believe that he's the reincarnation of Jesus, and they say he's the best president who has ever fucking been president ever of any country, and he should just be king. Oh, sure, I'll have a child rapist as a president. That sounds like a good idea. But Biden sniffed one of his family at a funeral one time, and it was blood, but everyone says he's just a pedophile. Oh, I'll fucking believe that. Yeah, I won't think twice for myself. Wait, you're telling me Biden died a decade ago, and he's actually a hologram from the government? Oh my God, joining QAnon was the best thing ever. I know everything now. If you consider yourself an anti-masker, just shut the fuck up. You're retarded. Yes, I do agree with some statements is that not everywhere you should wear a mask. I agree with that. I understand that. Yes, I agree. But there are some situations where you should just be respectful and wear one. Because wearing a mask isn't about you. It's about everyone around you, you dumbass. No, it's not foolproof. No one said that. No one said it was fucking foolproof. Only you said that, and you think that's what we're saying. Just wear a mask, okay? It's not that hard. Stop having meltdowns and stop being a little snowflake pussy-ass bitch. Because you keep complaining about liberals being snowflakes and needing their blankie, but you keep fucking flipping out when we talk about a piece of cloth. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm just saying, you're the one that believes that the election was rigged. So who's more stupid here?